Right, Q and IOB, it's Yobi. Today's this is old. That's how long it's been. That says November. Um, I've been neglecting my fish, my medakas. Just want to talk about that real quick. Today is December 21st, 2024, here in Pacifica, California, 12 miles south of San Francisco. Temperature, I didn't even write it down, but it's probably like 48 to maybe 53 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Right now, I'm just filming or documenting what I have inside. What I'm doing over here is I just did this a couple minutes ago. Let me take a real quick sip. The best beer of the day is really the one I could have when I'm doing this again. It's been a little moment in time. Um, oh yeah. So these are the last of that were hatched from the eggs, basically. I think they're big enough to bring into this community tank. These babies are all F2s or Gen 2s from the Red Cliff and or the Midnight Frills. They're about like 6 months old now, these larger ones. And these little ones being a lot younger, maybe 2.5 months. I didn't want to put them together just because the larger ones will pick on them, but I think they're at a size where they will be able to thrive on their own in here. But as you can see, yeah, it's been total neglect on my part. I feel totally bad, especially when you have medakas indoors. They really require at least a once a week water change, and again, it really depends on the population of the medakas. Like this one over here, it's Aqueon 5 gallon. I have five. Right, these are over a year old now. These are my F1s and Gen 1s. As you can see, this one over here, this one was so beautiful. This is like my selected boys and girls, but as you can see over time, this one just started bending, right? So this one over here really looked nice, but and then probably bad genes, it started bending like that. Still thriving and eating and everything, but you really have to monitor them because they could really look good and well, meaning they are breeding prospects, but things like this happen. But hey, that boy's doing well, so swimming strong. So real quick, another real quick. I got it. But by the way, I did a real quick members only upload a couple weeks ago, and thank you so much for all the comments and all that over there. And I've been neglecting just because, yeah. Just it's hard to move things around, I guess. Still, so let me take a real quick sip. So I was driving home. It was Friday after work, usual route that I've been driving for 20 plus years, and out of the blue, I saw two headlights coming towards me from the passenger side. There's nothing I could do, and never experienced something like that. It's best not to, but it's life, man. Life happens. I gotta say, man, I'm a car guy per se. It's my first non-Japanese car that I've had for 11 years. Mini GP2. It's 2013. Mine was number 260. They brought 500 into the U.S. I love that little thing. You know, it really doesn't feel like a car. It feels like a go-kart. And after all these years driving Japanese cars, Nissans and Hondas and Mitsubishis, it was something that I wanted to, try, just a non-Japanese car, and I enjoyed it very much. Real tiny Mini Cooper, right? Small car. But that being said, actually, there is another thing I want to say, or three things. I don't want to ramble on too much, and look at this neglect right here. there's nothing in here, but it's just like things are going out of control. Like over here, I gotta hurry up and do some maintenance for these babies over here. More red cliffs down here. But so the first thing that came to my mind, like it's two headlights coming my way, coming towards my head. Later on, I found out that it was a larger white work truck or van, I guess. So obviously a lot, higher up than my Mini. So literally, I felt like a deer. When you see the headlights coming towards your head, your face, you kind of freeze, which I did. And next thing I know, there's people like tapping on my door trying to get me out, but everything was kind of jammed in, all that stuff. The first thing that came to my mind is I don't have kids or anything, but I have my lovely wife, and it was like, man, my wife is on her way home from work, and we're on the same basically route, right? Because I'm really close to home at this point, and I'm looking for my phone, but my phone obviously flew somewhere. It was in my lunch bag, and out of the blue, I hear a voice. I shouldn't say out of the blue, but I hear a voice from my watch, and I just got this year. I didn't like, do I really need an Apple Watch? And I was like, well, it'll be nice to be able to walk around at work without having my iPhone in my pocket, because I keep my iPhone in the front pocket, right pocket, and typically I get this gigantic hole. So I'm like, oh, that's good. I could look at text real quick. If I could figure out if I need to pick up the phone based on who's calling me. And that was the only purpose until I heard a voice. And I guess the phone detected that there was impact, and then I heard a voice from my phone coming saying, "Hey, we detected you. Are you okay?" And I gotta say, man, technology is wonderful. Technology is really bad in a lot of ways because it makes people lazy. But in this kind of situation, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe there's a voice from my wrist coming. And I basically said, this is where I am. I can't move. And man, I got to give it up to all you Pacifica responders. Within like probably 4 or 5 minutes, I had the whole crew over, and they got me. They were able to open the door or the window. And the first question is, are you okay? Were you unconscious? And I said, no. Where are you heading? And I said, I'm heading home. It's Friday. I was about to crack open a nice cold one. And the response I got was awesome. It's like, you're going to need one after this. And I think it's their technique to kind of calm me or loosen me. I don't know why, but since the impact was from the driver's side, the whole left-hand side of my body was kind of shaking. And it's like, never experienced anything like that where I can't control my body, right? And kind of make me smile. And I said, hey, I need a favor. I can't find my phone. It's here somewhere, but I need to call my wife because in 5-10 minutes, she's going to be driving this way. She's going to see my car. And she's going to freak out. So let me just try to call her to tell her, hey man, I'm okay, but I'm in this kind of situation. And I will, once I know where they're going to transport me, I'll let you know, which I was able to do. But hey, I felt friggin' old when every personnel, like the police department, the ambulance personnel, the fire department personnel, to me, they all look like young kids, man. And it's like, man. All right, so enough of my rambling. So again, for everybody that has subscribed, domo arigato. Thank you very much, gracias. I know it's not like about Medakas and all that, and I think that's what I should be doing because people expect that. But it's been a while, so I just wanted to just chime in to kind of update where my fishes, Medakas, were indoors. Again, neglect. I gotta, hopefully, maybe later on today and tomorrow, I could do some maintenance on these indoor tanks I have. It looks pretty disgusting, and it's a responsibility to keep these babies. So don't worry, boys and girls. I'll get to you today. I'll make sure you guys are in good hands once again. Something else. I was going to do another raffle. Raffles for the members that joined the this MedakaMetal craziness on YouTube. People that join, you automatically will be entered in the raffle when I do have raffles. So the next one, it's this T-shirt over here. A great buddy of mine, Bay Area Medaka, makes these here in San Francisco, South City, and I will do this very shortly. And so I haven't forgotten. I got to catch up on stuff. So let me see. I think that's it for right now. Again, all you members out there, Medaka heads, the Medaka head members, domo arigato for the supporting my beer fund, and for everybody that's maybe watching this or tuned in. Hey, Medakas they are so beautiful, and hopefully you're having a great time. If you have Medakas outdoors, yeah, man, they're just in their winter stage and all that, and you probably won't see them until springtime. But if you happen to have Medakas indoors, just let me know, like, what your environment is and what your routine is and all that. And again, it's a lot more challenging keeping Medakas indoors for sure, just because we don't have the sun. The sun provides not just the light, but it's just like none of this artificial light over here, regardless of what you use, does not provide the vitamins that the natural sun provides for these babies over here. So I think really maintaining the water parameters and changing the water. As you change water, you reintroduce natural minerals and all that, right? So just know that. So if you're keeping Medakas indoors for the first time, just know that they're more work than keeping them outdoors in the pond, where nature basically takes over and they basically take care of your babies. All right. So enough of me. Did I forget to say anything? No. Domo arigato. Really. All right. So all you Medaka heads out there, we'll do it again next time. Hopefully sooner than not too long, but we'll do another one this year before 2024 ends. All right, domo arigatou gozaimasu. All you Medaka heads, have a very fantastic, awesome Christmas and New Year's. All right, outs. Oh boy, that was a good one.